back to the Trent Bugs channel. Yesterday, I uploaded a video about GTA F1 racing because the F1 races are finally back in the game. And I talked about how I love F1 and whatnot. But yesterday, no one really knew that the F1 races were even back in the game. So we're gonna go ahead and do one. I'm probably gonna do this one, Brace for Impact, because I just haven't done it. Apparently, I haven't done these two, so I'll probably try and do these two in this video. Let's try and get more than just me versus one other person, because like it was just me versus one person in the first race, and then there was like four people in the second race. But yeah. So let's go ahead and see if we can get more people, and then it'll be fun. And look at that. Oh, three. You know what? That's better, at least. Let me invite people. I probably won't hold you guys here for too long. I'll just go ahead and pause it until we get into the race. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, well, we only got four. It's okay. Let's go ahead and try and win this race. I think we can probably do it. That would be pretty cool if we could. I don't really know what I want to talk about here. I kind of just wanted to record something. I don't really know. I don't really have obviously a specific schedule yet. I just record what I want and then upload it after I get to editing it. I am still sick right now, so I probably should be resting, but I haven't been able to fall asleep recently. It's been pretty hard for me too. So we're just gonna go ahead and mess around on here for a little bit. Actually, there is one thing I want to talk about. GTA 6. We are all waiting for it. Yep, I know. Oh yeah. Oh, that was fucking beautiful. I got a boost. I didn't mean to hit him, low key, but oh my god, damn, bro. My camper fell off. But yeah, GTA 6 just got delayed. Obviously, there's always going to be people that complain about that. Me personally, I am completely fine with it. I want them to work on GTA 6 as much as possible and make it a super good game. Because we all know if GTA 6 came out right now when it wasn't ready, everyone would bitch and cry about it. Like, everyone would. Like, they really would. So I'm kind of happy that they delayed it, even though it is a whole fucking year. That is crazy, I guess, but like I would rather that than them put the game on there and it just be a complete dumpster fire. I mean, like, they would get much more hate about it being so dog shit than they would them delaying it one more year to like 2027. So let's just be glad that, you know, they're taking the time to do good with the game instead of just releasing it as a $80 game and fucking scamming everyone pretty much with a dog shit game. Cause like yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say. I do want to know any of your guys' opinions on that, if anyone wants to tell me, because I personally have never really cared when games got delayed. I always thought it was a good thing. Holy fuck, bro. I always thought it was a good thing if games got delayed. I mean, even if I was really hoping for the game, like I am with GTA 6. So yeah. It'd be cool to get other perspectives of it so that I can like know what you guys think about it. Let's go ahead and fucking accept defeat, cause holy shit, that guy rammed me. All for what, dude? I don't know. I'm gonna do one more after this. maybe I'll do two more. I don't know. I don't really think this. I don't know. I probably will. I just wanna see. Is it already over? Oh. I wanna try and catch up to at least the dude in first. So let's push it a little bit. They're having a little tangle up there. I think I can catch up. Oh, I messed up my stuff. I actually want to know to anyone who sees this, what are you hoping for in GTA 6? What is like, what are you wishing that they do? Because everyone, well, a lot of my friends, not really everyone, but a bunch of my friends say like they should go the roleplay route, make it to where like you're role playing and shit. Yeah, they can do that. I think that is a good idea because role playing has definitely saved GTA a bunch. GTA would not be as popular as it is if roleplay, like, still, it wouldn't be as popular as it is if roleplay didn't become a thing. It especially helps when they like kind of never really did anything like bad to the roleplay community. I know there's things like Imperium or whatever it's called, and something for Call of Duty, and Call of Duty hit them with like a class action lawsuit or some shit like that because they just didn't like it, even though you had to buy the original games to even use the things. And obviously Call of Duty doesn't give a fuck about their old servers. Like that, it's dangerous. It's literally dangerous to get on any of the old Call of Duties right now because Call of Duty just doesn't care about them anymore. They don't want to make it safe for people to even go and touch them, even if it's like what you might call it, even if it's like something that a lot of people love and whatnot. You know what I mean? So like, I think it definitely is a good thing if they do go down the role play route. But I also kind of hope that I hope with GTA 6 they don't overdo the futuristic shit. Obviously, like in GTA 5, we got fucking whatchamacallit. We got like the orbital cannon and whatnot, and then like flying motorcycle bikes and shit. I never was a fan of that. Like I used the orbital cannon. I think it's funny as fuck to orbital someone. Like it really is. But it's just like kind of weird that they added it to the game. I know GTA Online is like supposed to take place further ahead in time from like the story mode and stuff, but that stuff was just annoying and it was so hard to deal with from time to time cuz like there's like orb spammers. Obviously the Mark II has like been an oppressive force in the game for a very very long time, and it took them very long to even nerf it slightly, which they never even really nerfed it. They just made it harder to get by making you pay more money for it, and that's really about it. So I definitely hope they don't add as annoying shit into the game like that. Like the orbital cannon should not be in GTA 6. They really shouldn't. Like I love to use it for sure, but I'm never gonna like. I'm not gonna advocate for it. You know what I mean? So this guy's getting close, and he did ram into me last time. So let's go ahead and just try and not have that happen really quickly. It'd be pretty cool to win the first race. Oh yeah. All right, I think I have this probably. I don't probably. If I don't mess up anything, I probably have this. Uh oh, kind of messed up there. It's fine. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah. So I uploaded a video a little bit ago about Marvel Rivals and like what's happening with that. And obviously like the supporter strike and stuff. And like, I don't care. I'm a Spider-Man player. I don't care that they nerfed him. The nerfs genuinely are not gonna do anything to him. Um, it's just gonna make him a higher skill character, and I feel like I'm pretty decent at him. That I should be a okay. I don't. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm probably not gonna put him down in the slightest. What I don't like is that they bend over backwards for one side of the community. I know Spider-Man is an annoying character, but the most of the people like complaining about Spider-Man, their ranks were at max gold. You know what I mean? They were not that high in the ranks. They like it was mainly gold players banning him and like doing this to him and fucking hard countering him and whatnot. It was mainly the lower ranks that ever complained about him. It was never ever any of the higher ranks. Like I solo queue mainly on the game. Like I don't play with my friends on Marvel Rivals all the time. I mean I do sometimes, but like a majority of the time I do just get on in solo queue. Like that is like something that I do. So it took me a little bit to get out of the lower ranks because I just didn't have someone to communicate with and like actually make sure I was like able to win games and whatnot. So it did take me a little bit to get out of the lower ranks, but the second I left gold, Spider-Man was never banned. He was never touched. No one complained about him. It was mainly the first 3 ranks of the game that were ever complaining about him. Which is which like I just don't want them to only ban a character because of one section of the community. You know what I mean? So like if fucking bronze to gold players, lower ranked players, if they keep on like crying about a character and then they get nerfed again, that is not good for the game. That's not good at all for the game. I think I don't think they should take consideration like from the top ranks too heavily, but I don't think like it's the same on both sides. I don't think lower ranks should have that big of like impact. They shouldn't have more impact than higher ranks. Every like all sides of Marvel Rivals should all have like the same input on what you call it on I'm sorry, I'm stupid. They should all have the same input on what like gets nerfed, gets buffed, gets this, that, and the third. And we know they are willing to listen to the community. So I just feel like it won't do the game any good to only ban only nerf a character or buff a character or buff a whole role when people start to complain because that's just weird. That is not healthy. That's not gonna. They said they want to do stuff for fun. They want to make balances for fun. That's not gonna be fun for anyone when if one person cries. Oh, what is that shirt? I need to check that out. But if one person cries, a whole role gets buffed, or a character gets nerfed, a whole role gets nerfed, or whatever. That won't do the game any good. And Marvel Rivals community is already really bad. You have obviously DPS players that have really big egos, but then you have support players that have big like superiority complexes and they think they're more important than everyone else. And then there's like tanks that don't really complain about anything. They're just trying to play the game and have fun. So like I just think if they're going to do stuff like nerfs and buffs and shit, talk to the whole community before you do it. Don't just do it because a one group of people is complaining and crying about it. Because you can ask anyone past gold, Spider-Man is annoying, but he is not worth going out of your way to ban him. He isn't. And then the same thing with support. Yes, it might be annoying you getting dove on by Spider-Man like all the time, sure, but most supports have really easy ways of defending themselves, and it really just shows how like not good some players are, and that isn't too good for the game if they're only catering to one group of people. Because it's going to get to a point to where every character is nerfed but the people's characters that are crying. You know what I mean? So I really do hope that they figure out a better way to choose who they're banning or nerfing and buffing. Because if they're just gonna bend over for one group of people, the game isn't gonna last long. And I want Marvel Rivals to last long. Last long. I like Marvel Rivals, like I really do, and I think Marvel Rivals is really fun from time to time. But it can also get really annoying when you're having to deal with shit like this. But yeah, that's just my two consensus on it. Sorry that I like kind of yapped about that for a really long time. My bad, but yeah, that's kind of like what I believe should and shouldn't be happening for the game. But yeah, we're in the second race now. After this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just chill out. I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording and then just yeah, probably edit and then upload this to the best of my ability. I actually don't even really think I need to edit this too much. This is pretty good. But yeah, so oh fuck, use my curves. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder why that dude left. I don't think this guy was like the one that was crashing. I'm pretty sure the other dude was like the one that would always crash into people. I'm just trying to win, yeah. I want to get a fast lap time. Like at all the times, like yeah, I've been winning the races, but I haven't had that fast of a lap time on the races. So I want to try and get a really fast lap time. I need to utilize the curves boost more. Even if it is just like a little amount like this, you know what I mean? Oh, a little bit too overturned. Mm. I don't really know if there's anything else to talk about. So, we have 7 long laps of mainly mainly silence. I'll probably think of something to talk about in a little bit. I don't keep up with a lot of stuff a lot of the time, so it is kind of. Sorry, I accidentally unplugged my mic on accident. But as I was saying, I don't really keep up with a bunch of stuff. I kind of just scroll on Instagram and TikTok and see what is showing up to me. So, yeah. The lap time for this is 1 minute and 9. I actually kind of want to see if I can beat that if I'm playing correctly. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like people use soft tires the most. I use medium because I like having my tires last just a tad bit longer. I don't need them to last forever like the hard tires, but I don't need them. I don't want them to like die out after one lap like the soft ones. 1 minute and 20. That's not that bad. Let's see if I can beat that actually. Actually, yeah, that's a good thing to talk about. I was talking about it a little bit in the last video. Speedrunning. What's your favorite game to watch speedrunning? Because I was saying in the last video, I think I said like Elden Ring and stuff. But I want to get more into that because like speedrunning is just a cool thing to me. Like I feel like speedrunning is something I could never do, but I could always give my respect to people that do it well, A, legitly, and be like as fast as possible because it is really just down to the love of the game. Like Elden Ring, if I really wanted to, I would definitely try and speedrun it, and I would try and get a fast time on it. But and I do love Elden Ring. Actually, I kind of made it sound like I didn't like Elden Ring, but yeah, I do love Elden Ring, and I definitely would want to try and do a speedrunning on it again if like I was ever like really feeling like doing that. But yeah. Um, I think I can. I think I can get my tires fixed right here real quick. Let me keep some curves real quick. I like to go at the very end. Go. I give some time to catch up. I do kind of want him to be here with me, so it's not like a boring race for both of us. He just doesn't have a customized car, so like he's pretty far behind. I mean, at least I don't think he does. Fucking no instrumentals. She wanna go where her friend go. Man, I thought more people were gonna be playing. Actually, like, it was like 3 a.m. or something like that, and I got on here and there was a good few amount of people like playing it. So I thought there would be way more people like during the day here, but I mean people have lives actually, so. But yeah, at least I got one person to chill with me in here. I hope he doesn't like try and ram me. I don't want to be like the other guy. If there is anything else you'd want to see me do on GTA, I mean like I'm not the best PvPer, but I know PvP is a lot bigger on GTA than it was like a long time ago. So if you would want to see me fight people, or like if I ever get into a fight, if you would want me to record it, just let me know. If you guys want to see anything, I literally will do anything if you guys want me to. I'm not the best at every game in the world, but like if you guys want me to try out a game just to see what I like about it and what I don't like and what I think of it and whatnot, just let me know because I will literally play anything. Sorry that I sound like this. I'm really sick right now. It has only gotten worse since yesterday, so it sucks, but hey, life, you know. I have been wanting to play like some of my older childhood games. Like obviously GTA was one of them, and I play GTA pretty much all the time. Like, I fucking love this game. I really do. But like I was thinking of making like a tier list with all of my favorite childhood games on it and going back and playing all of them for one video and then like just putting it all together as best as I can. I'm not a rock star editor. I suck at editing really. I just add cuts and that's about it. But you know, I think it'd just be something cool to do to like maybe get some traction towards this because I do want this to be my job. I do want to be able to wake up. I mean, I do it anyways. I wake up and I play video games, and I want to continue to be able to do that while also, helping my mom or my friends with whatever financial support they need. My wheels just burnt. Oh, we're chilling. But yeah, I want. I also stream. I don't. I really lack on the streams, honestly. I don't stream for long hours, like a day, but I don't really know if Twitch is like how I want to do stuff. You know what I mean? I like recording videos way more than I do streaming. And obviously, I'm not like super big, so I don't know what it's like to have like multiple people in my chat talking at once and whatnot. So I don't know like what that feeling is for people. I don't know like how it affects a lot of people, but like you know what I mean. I'm just a really awkward person. Um, I mean like I don't do much. I play video games and that's really it. Video games really are my life. They are what I love to do. I want to make video games at one point too. Like on some Dead Realm shit like Vanos Crew, you know what I mean? Like I want to make a game for me and my community that I eventually grow. Which will be pretty later down the road, but it is something that I've dreamed about and wanted to try for a very long time because I mean like I just want to know what it's like to be like in the backgrounds of making games. Obviously I know some things like coding and like doing the modeling and stuff. That takes ages, but I want to be like in there. You know what I mean? Like I want to be the one helping sculpt a game to me and my community and my friends liking. Because like the perfect game to me is something like GTA, but for like fucking Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like you create your own Jedi, you fucking go on missions and whatnot, and then you do shit. And that's like the perfect game for me. That's like what I would want as a game. Which I there is a game like that. It is Star Wars the something Republic or something like that. I played it. It's a PC game. It's an RPG mainly, but I was not really into it. It didn't. I couldn't sit there for that long and like actually like get on and play it. But like, actually, I don't know if that is the perfect game to me. Perfect game to me is something like GTA, like where you can make your own character, make money, and then like do shit and buy whatever you want. Except unlike GTA, I wouldn't want it to be like severely overpriced. You know what I mean? I'd rather it be like more. Now we're getting pretty intense here, man. Whoa. But yeah, my perfect game is like GTA, where I can make my own character, make money, and then like buy whatever I want. Except I wouldn't make everything severely overpriced. I'd rather it be like very, very like normally priced. You know what I mean? Because there's some shit in this game. The GTA's prices suck. Like they really do. I don't think half the shit in this game should be priced as much as it is. Obviously, I understand why they do it because you make like millions and millions upon each mission and shit. But at the same time, I want it to be like not like real life where like a fucking pack of gum cost $1, but more like real life where like a car would roughly cost like 500,000 or 35,000 or something like that. And I know there is cars like that in this game, but I'm talking like I can go on like an auction house and buy a car for 35. Like I can get a like a fucking Toyota Supra for maybe 35K on an auction if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, like if you're really lucky, you can get that. It is like a big uh kind of what if that would ever happen, but that is like kind of the best comparison I have for it. Where like you can get something off like an auction house for this set amount of money and whatnot. So let me see if I can get this last stretch. I think he beat it though. Yeah, that was a pretty good race. But yeah, if you guys like that, then just let me know. I really appreciate anyone who watches this, and hopefully you will stick around for my journey of YouTube because even if I fucking get a real job and fucking work that for 20 hours a day, those 4 hours are gonna be spent playing video games and fucking grinding this shit. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys another time.